Hello everyone. This is Mrs. Padmashri from SNS College of Engineering. Today I am going to discuss with you all about deep learning topic. And the most important topic today we are going to discuss is Alexnet architecture. So, what is this Alexnet architecture? This architecture comes under the convolutional neural network. Mainly, the Alexnet architecture is a deep neural network. So, let's move on to the slides. What is this Alexnet architecture? It was the first convolutional neural network which is mainly used GPU, graphics processing unit. So why this graphic processing unit is used in AlexNet architecture? So we all know that convolution neural network mainly it processes the images, that is the pixel data. So mainly it is going to process the images and we are going to take the output from the network. And this AlexNet architecture uses graphic processing unit mainly to boost the performance in order to improve the performance of the neural network. So we use this AlexNet architecture. So how this architecture looks? What are all the layers present in this architecture? Let's move on to this topic. AlexNet architecture has 5 convolutional layers, 3 max pooling layer, 2 normalization layer, 3 fully connected and 1 softmax layer. The detailed explanation of each and every layers will be explained in the coming slides. So the convolutional layer, it has a convolutional filters and a non-linear activation function. In short, it is called ReLU. So this, what is this ReLU? The detailed explanation of each and every layer we can discuss now. So the pooling layers, we have pooling layer mainly used to perform the max pooling. Input size for each and every layer is fixed due to the presence of fully connected layers. So the input size is 224 into 224 into 3 for AlexNet architecture. And why it is fixed and what is this max pooling, what is this pooling, all will be discussed in the coming slides. Okay. So AlexNet has overall 60 million parameters. Okay. This the picture which we are seeing is the exact architecture, the exact AlexNet architecture, right? Yes. Yeah. So, as we all know, it has 5 layers of architecture. First is the convolution layer, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 convolution layers. So, what is the purpose of convolution layer in the AlexNet architecture? The AlexNet architecture, it mainly used for processing the pixel data. So, the convolutional layer, it processes all the pixel data and it sends all the data to each and every layer. So the processing takes place in each and every, see we have several layers, right? So processing takes place in each and every layer. So one layer output is given as an input to the another layer. So and the next layer receives the input, it processes and it sends to the other layer. So mainly the main objective of this architecture is it is best compared to the ImageNet architecture. Why? Because like we have several advantages over this architecture that we will discuss at the end of this session. So the different number of convolution layer, it processes the pixel data, that is the image data. Okay, see all the filters are there inside each and every this particular point we call it as a stride, and the second is the pooling. what is the purpose of pool layer or max pool layer? So it is mainly used for reducing the spatial dimensions. So reducing the dimension, and in order to improve the performance of the neural network or improve the performance of the layer, we use a pooling concept, max pooling, reducing the spatial dimensions. And this concept is same as we discussed several times in the machine learning and also in the deep learning topic, reducing the spatial dimension in the sense some